Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the Morning Mindset edition of the Live, Build, Change podcast. I am Kerry Green. I am a brother in Christ who is just on this very same journey that you are. It's the journey of life. It's the journey of living as a follower of Jesus Christ. And we have to be honest and say that it's not always an easy journey, right? There are obstacles and hardships we never imagined would come. There are trials and temptations and testings of our faith that we never recognized would be a part of the deal when we became a follower of Christ. But nevertheless, we are on the journey. He has called us to it. And our role as part of His family is learning how to walk out that journey in faith, trusting our God. And one of the things He's been teaching me lately is that what I believe impacts the way I live. And so therefore, it's vital that what I believe is true, that what I believe is based on what God says is true. And that really is the whole issue of faith. It's receiving what God says and believing it such that you begin to live your life according to what it is that you say you believe. Today we are looking at a passage in Romans chapter 8 that I read yesterday, but I want to dig into it a little more today. Because what it says is the vital truths of what God has actually done for us. It says, when we are called to His purposes, He works all things together for our good. But it goes on to say, He foreknew us. He predestined us to be conformed to the image of His Son. That's God's goal, is that we be conformed to the image of Jesus Christ. So somehow, in ways we don't understand, all these things that we are enduring here on this earth are actually conforming us to the image of Jesus Christ. And that is a powerful thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's something that all of us would say, yes, I want that. But if we knew ahead of time what it was going to cost us in terms of endurance and suffering and pain, we may not have been so quick to slip up our hand and say, yeah, pick me. But nevertheless, here we are on the journey. And God is in the process of conforming us to the image of His Son, Jesus Christ. And for me, it makes a difference in the way that I look at the hardships in my life when I realize that is what's happening. That end goal of being conformed to the image of Jesus is worth this pain that I'm enduring, this confusion that has come into my life, this frustration of my plans or my goals. All of these things are worth what I'm going to get out of it, which is being conformed to the image of Jesus. I want to ask you, can you move in that direction in terms of your belief and in terms of your faith? If you can, you'll begin to see that that belief has an impact on the way you live in light of the circumstances you are in. For example, you begin to see this hardship not only as a necessary thing, but actually as a good thing, and you're able to thank God for it because you know that He is using it to conform you to the image of His Son, Jesus Christ. Now, I know that sounds bizarre to some people. That sounds way out there, that I can actually thank God for the hardships I'm going through. Yes, you can, when you recognize these are the things that are creating the kind of person you want to be out of you. God is up to good on your behalf. He's predestined you to be conformed to the image of His Son, and He is going to make that happen in order that Jesus might be the firstborn among many brothers. See, you are going to one day be a brother of Jesus Christ. You're going to look just like Him. You're going to be of the same cloth, so to speak. And you've been called, you will be justified, and you will be glorified. And it all happens through this process that we are in called life. So today, if you're struggling, if you're facing hard circumstances, remember, God is working to conform you to the image of His Son.